What if the most powerful weapon a nation possesses isn't a missile, a tank, or a trillion-dollar economy, but a single human mind that understands the universe at a level most people can't even imagine? There are scientists in India right now, quietly working in labs, research centers, and classrooms, who are literally rewriting the rules of life, war, and human survival. You've never seen them trend on social media. You've never heard their names in a movie. But the world you live in today, they helped build it. Chapter 1. The Silent War. Science as a Battleground. The 21st century has transformed science into an epic battleground, folks. Not the kind you see with guns blazing, oh no. This is a war fought with the might of knowledge, the fire of innovation, and the thrill of discovery. And in this quiet, yet absolutely electrifying conflict, a select few Indian scientists have achieved breakthroughs so mind-blowingly significant that their impact will echo through the ages, my friends. What's the most jaw-dropping part? They did it all without the glitz and glam of the spotlight. No viral sensations, no flashy celebrity endorsements, just pure, unyielding, relentless hustle and grind. Isn't that just insane? What drives them? What truths lie hidden beneath the surface of their discoveries? As they navigate this intricate web of innovation, they remain shrouded in mystery, their motives and ambitions veiled in darkness. The clock is ticking, and the world is unaware that a new dawn is rising, one that could either illuminate or obliterate our very existence. Will their groundbreaking revelations emerge from the shadows, or will they remain buried, lost to time? The stakes have never been higher, and the suspense is palpable. Chapter 2. Historical Background. India, the eternal fountain of knowledge. All right, folks, buckle up. Because to truly grasp the incredible wellspring of scientific genius that is India, we've got to dive deep into the annals of history. Picture this. While much of the globe was scrambling just to survive, India was busy crafting mind-blowing advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine that would make your head spin. The concept of zero? Yeah, that was India. The intricate value of pi? You guessed it. And let's not forget those jaw-dropping early surgical techniques. Ancient India was handing out tools that the world still relies on today like they were candy at a damn parade. But then, oh boy, came centuries of colonial rule. Talk about a buzzkill. That era was like a heavy blanket smothering India's vibrant scientific identity, slowing it to a crawl. But hold on to your hats, because after India gained independence in 1947, something absolutely phenomenal kicked into gear. A nation that had been shackled and held back started to rise from the ashes, reigniting its scientific spirit like a phoenix on steroids. Enter the legendary IITs, the powerhouse ISRO blasting off into the cosmos, and a reinvigorated CSR that was ready to rumble. And from that glorious foundation, names emerged that would absolutely rock the world, forcing everyone to sit up and take notice. Seriously, can you even imagine the sheer brilliance that was about to unfold? Chapter 3. Venkatraman Ramakrishnan. Picture this, a mind-boggling microscopic universe, so infinitesimally small that even the most powerful microscope would struggle to catch a glimpse. Deep within every single living cell, there's this absolutely incredible, tiny molecular machine known as the ribosome. What's its mission? To decipher the intricate instructions encoded in your DNA and fabricate the proteins that keep your very existence ticking. Without these little ribosomes, guess what? Life as we know it would flat out cease to exist. No life, no debate there. Venkatraman Ramakrishnan. He didn't just dabble in ribosome research. He utterly revolutionized our understanding by mapping their precise 3D structure. He basically cracked open the ultimate instruction manual of life at an atomic level. Can you believe that? The Nobel Committee hailed this achievement as one of the most groundbreaking contributions to biology in, like, decades. But here's the kicker that most folks overlook. This wasn't just some shiny academic medal. No, understanding the ribosomes structure is now directly fueling the creation of smarter antibiotics. And let me tell you, that's crucial, as antibiotic resistance looms as one of the most terrifying global health threats we face today. And Venki, as he's affectionately known, doesn't prattle on about his Indian heritage. No, he's too busy rolling up his sleeves and getting to work. And that work? It's nothing short of a silent revolution that's saving lives every damn day. Chapter 4 APJ Abdul Kalam. All right, folks, let's take a moment to shift our gaze skyward, way past the clouds, soaring beyond the atmosphere, right into the explosive realm of missiles and satellites. That could make your head spin. APJ Abdul Kalam, also known as Missile Man of India, wasn't just some ordinary guy building weapons. He was a damn architect of belief itself. Hailing from a tiny little town in Tamil Nadu, he rose to become the mastermind behind India's missile program. Agni, Prithvi, Trishul, names that echo through the ages like thunder. Under his visionary leadership, India transformed from a nation begging for foreign technology to a powerhouse that had other countries sitting up and taking serious notes. Can you believe that? But what set Kalam apart from every other defense scientist out there? He wasn't content to keep science locked up in some dusty lab. Nope, he strolled right into schools, wrote books that ignited young imaginations, and get this, he became 11th president of India. He turned the cold, hard language of science into a vibrant tapestry of dreams. Even now, years after he's left this earthly plane, ISRO engineers are still quoting him like he's some kind of rock star. Young students in the most remote villages are plastering his photo on their walls. For crying out loud, that, my friends, is the extraordinary power of a scientist who knew that the greatest weapon of all is an inspired mind. What the hell could be more powerful than that? Chapter 5, Raghunath Mashelkar. Most people think science is about individual genius. Raghunath Mashelkar knew better. He understood that a country's scientific future depends not just on brilliant people, but on systems that allow brilliance to emerge at every level. As Director General of CSIR, India's largest network of research labs, he transformed the institution. He pushed for patents. He fought for intellectual property rights on the global stage. When multinational companies tried to patent traditional Indian knowledge like turmeric and neem, Mashelkar led the charge to protect it. He championed what he called Gandhian innovation, doing more with less for more people. His vision: science shouldn't be a privilege of elite institutions. It should reach every corner of the country. That vision is quietly reshaping how India thinks about research, startups, and innovation today. Chapter 6, Tessy Thomas. Now imagine a field where one miscalculation can mean the difference between mission success and catastrophic failure. A field historically dominated by men, built on secrecy and technical precision. Into that field walked Tessy Thomas. Known as the Missile Woman of India, she became the first woman to lead a missile project in India. Specifically, the Agni-4 and Agni-V ballistic missile programs. These are not small achievements. Agni-V has a range of over 5,000 kilometers. Under Tessy's guidance, the tests were executed with extraordinary precision. She never made it about gender, she made it about results. And the results spoke loudly enough that even the most skeptical voices went silent. Her story isn't just about missiles. It's about what happens when you refuse to accept the ceiling others set for you. Chapter 7, Gagandeep Kang. While missiles and molecules dominate the headlines, there's another invisible war being fought every single day. The war against viruses, bacteria, and diseases that steal childhoods and destroy communities. Gagandeep Kang has spent her career on the front lines of that war. A virologist and vaccine researcher, she has worked for decades on infectious diseases affecting children in India. Rotavirus, typhoid, norovirus, diseases that most people in developed countries barely think about, but which kill hundreds of thousands of children in developing nations every year. Kang didn't just study these diseases, she built the systems to fight them. She became the first Indian woman to be elected as a Fellow of the Royal Society. And when COVID-19 hit, her expertise became critical to India's pandemic response. She is the kind of scientist who works in the background so that millions of families never have to know her name. Because if she's done her job right, they never will. The hidden pattern. Here's what's fascinating when you step back and look at all 5 of these scientists together. They worked in completely different fields: biology, defense, policy, missiles, public health. But there's one thread that connects all of them. None of them solved surface-level problems. Every single one went deep to the root, to the invisible layer that most people never even think to look at. Ramakrishnan didn't study illness. He studied the molecular machine that creates life. Kalam didn't build weapons. He built the confidence of a nation. Mashelkar didn't just fund research. He restructured how a country thinks about knowledge. Tessy didn't just design missiles, she redefined who gets to design them. Kang doesn't just treat diseases, she builds the infrastructure to prevent them. That's not a coincidence, that's a pattern. And that pattern might be India's greatest scientific secret. Why India produces such minds. Some experts argue it's the education system, the pressure, the competition, the sheer volume of talent. Others say it's the complexity of India itself, a country with so many problems that creative problem-solving becomes second nature. There's a third theory that might be the most interesting. Indian scientists are uniquely trained to do extraordinary things with ordinary resources. When you can't throw money at a problem, you throw brainpower. When you can't buy the best equipment, you build your own solutions. And that constraint-driven creativity, it turns out to be a superpower on the global stage. The world's most resource-rich labs can sometimes produce work that's good, but the minds that have been trained to think around limits, they produce work that is unforgettable. So the next time someone asks you what India's greatest strength is, don't say the army, don't say the economy, don't say the population, say the minds. The ones working right now in labs you'll never visit, on problems you may never fully understand, building a future that will one day seem obvious, but only because they were invisible long enough to make it real. Science isn't just India's history, it's India's next chapter. And the most exciting part? We're still in the opening pages.